Hello everyone, it's Dylan from Yugioh Everything, and welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! VRains episode summary and cast list. This is kind of a combination video since we just got the 11 summary and cast list. A big thank you to DMC for translating. Before we get into it, I want to give you guys a little update on where the current status of the channel is. If you don't know, the last video I made was on Friday. It was a few days ago. I don't really like to go this many days without making a video, but it was a copyright strike issue. NAS had given me 2 copyright strikes, and I said we just have to get to Monday, and unless they file a suit, we will be in the clear. We'll be back down to 1. We'll be kind of looking towards the sunset, the light at the end of the tunnel, I guess you could say. And we did that. We got to Monday. They did not file suit, thankfully, and we went back down to 1. So we were at 1 copyright strike until the nighttime rolled around. 1 a.m., they struck down 2 of my videos. They struck down my episode 9 review and my episode 9 to 10 summary analysis, along with me going over the 11 to 13 titles. In both of these videos, I did not use any single clip. So again, they are going just after screenshots. It's a sad day. They also struck down Dayan, who's a really nice guy in the community. They struck down his episode 8 review. So it's kind of weird what triggers them, and this is all manually. It's not like a bot. This is a human being going around and shutting these videos down and giving us copyright strikes. I am fighting them. YouTube has still not put any of my claims through. So if I get a third one, which I feel like is kind of inevitable at this point, you know, let's just hope for the best, but things are definitely not looking as good as they did on Friday, and even then I had 2 strikes. We just had to get through the weekend back then. But yeah, it's a sad day for the Yu-Gi-Oh community because it seems that they really don't want anyone to do any videos like this. And you know, as you guys know, all I do is usually positively talk about the show, promote it the best way I can, the most ethical way I can. So it is a shame that this is happening, but just wanted to let you guys know. So for that reason, I'm also not using any music in this video. I'm not going to use any clips or screenshots. I'm just going to use screenshots from the show, at least. I'm just going to use pictures from the internet. So the next 5 minutes will just be this cast list and summary, but sorry for boring you. Let's get right to it. Episode 11, the Roaring Gun Barrel VRains. Playmaker is shocked by the truth that Revolver revealed, and he collapses after receiving a powerful attack from Revolver's ace monster, VRains Dragon. As his consciousness fades, a mysterious voice echoes in his mind and awakens him. Playmaker then gets back up, his eyes burning with unwavering resolve, and the cast list is very small. Yusaku, the AI, Kusanagi, Emma, Akira, Revolver, Kogami, and extras. I feel like the cast list is actually identical to episode 9. I think everyone that was in episode 9 was on this cast list. And I think the only difference in episode 10 is those 3 members of Soltech. So, again, this is going to be the 4th straight episode during one of the most, pretty much the most intense duels, the most hyped up duel so far, that Spectre is gone. I think that's interesting. And now Kogami has almost taken the place of Spectre, which I talked about a little bit on the last cast list analysis, that I find it's interesting. Spectre has just vanished, and now you have a guy named Dr. Kogami who's in the middle of all this, it seems. Going back to the summary kind of hints at 2 different things. It hints that VRains seems to be the true ace monster. It literally says Revolver's ace monster. So, Topologic Bomber Dragon, which we thought was the ace monster, that was the first one revealed. That was the monster that it said when it was revealed, this is Revolver's ace. Not true, according to this. So again, conflicting information. We're just going to have to watch and see which one he uses more, which one he trusts more. Maybe Topologic will become his ace down the road, but for the moment, it is very apparent Revolver's strongest monster, his ace monster, is VRains Dragon, not Topologic Bomber. Yusaku, we're going to learn about Revolver, though. How awesome is that? The next episode, we are going to learn, hopefully, Revolver's identity, his backstory. I'm sure we will, which is great. That's what I wanted to see from this duel, and I'm glad we are going to get that. I'm still putting bets that it is Kusanagi's brother. And then a mysterious voice echoes in his mind and awakens him. This is definitely going to be the person who gave him courage. So the 3 things that Yusaku listed off in his first duel against the Knight of Hanoi in episode 2, we are going to maybe learn all 3 of those things in this episode. He wants to get his lost memories back. That's the only one we might not learn. He wants to meet the person who gave him courage. Might not learn that. We might not see him meet the person that gave him courage, but he definitely might remember the person who gave him courage. So that one's kind of a half and half. And then the other one is to save Kusanagi's brother from the darkness. Well, if he finds out that Kusanagi's brother is Revolver, that will kind of, maybe he won't save him from the darkness. Okay, so maybe he won't do maybe he won't necessarily do those three things per se, but he's going to learn a lot more about those three things, if that makes any sense. So this is going to be a very, very exciting episode. Honestly, I can't wait for this episode. I can't wait for the preview of this episode for episode 10 tomorrow. Going to be awesome, and let me know all your guys' thoughts down below. There is no mention of, I was going to say Stardust again, of Firewall Dragon. A few people thought, and he could summon it at the end of this episode. A few people thought he would summon it at the end of this episode. I don't think that's going to happen. He'll probably summon Firewall next episode. Will this duel go into episode 13? We're not sure, but this will definitely be a 3-episode standing duel. As we know, the speed duel only lasted 1 1/4 episode. We don't really know how long it'll last in episode 10, but if I had to guess, it won't make it to the halfway point. It'll be pretty quickly into episode 10 that the speed duel ends in either a no result or a draw. Then we go into this duel, and this is the duel, the first Master Duel, and it is really a treat that we see these two going at it in the first Master Duel. We're going to learn about Revolver. We're going to... Oh my god. The only way that Playmaker is going to be shocked by the truth that Revolver revealed is that Revolver, unless Revolver reveals a different truth and doesn't reveal his identity, like the truth that the Cyberse is actually destroying everything, or Ignis has brainwashed him. I've seen that one going around. Something crazy like that, which I guess is possible, but I still think he's going to reveal his identity, and I think he'll be shocked when he finds out that it's Kusanagi's younger brother. We'll see. A few other people think that maybe it's Revolvers, or not Revolvers, Yusaku's younger brother. I don't really believe he has a brother because he's made no mention of it. And I'd like to think that if he did have a younger brother and his younger brother disappeared, he would show some concern for it. He seems to show no concern for a brother because I don't think he has a brother. But that's another theory that's around. Well, the theories we can finally kind of settle down and hopefully put them to rest and learn the truth in this episode. So again, let me know all your thoughts down below. I still do plan to do a review. The 5Ds video is going to be on delay again because I just don't know the status of the channel. It could be gone in 12 hours. I'm waiting for YouTube to put at least one of my claims through before I feel a little comfort. And by the way, when they took down my episode 9 review and the 9 and 10 summaries, that only counted as one strike. They bulk took them down, which they sometimes do. So even though they took down 2 videos, it only counted as one strike, thankfully. So I only have 2. I do not have 3. Otherwise, I think the channel would be not up and running right now. But anyway, let me know all your thoughts. Have an amazing day, everyone. Not going to do a live reaction, but again, I will do a review. Talk to you down below. Thank you for watching.